Hi, and welcome to this video on how to use the additional scoring round feature. So you can see that we're on the results page and we're judging, it's a panel judging competition. And we've got 315 entries. We've done our awards, and if we go into the show score filters, you can see we've got our breakdown of percentages here. And what we want to do is we want to get this to 25%. So what we're going to do is we're going to rescore the entries above that score, below that score, sorry, that got 18, and um, elevate a number of those scores to 19 to get the desired percentage. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on use an additional scoring round. You see it asks me if I want to do this. And it says now it's created it, and a new competition has been created called the original competition name with additional on the end of it. So you use this round to give it to the judges to score. So if we click on OK, and if I was to refresh this page, you can see that there's an additional scoring round, and it's just got the 30 entries that got that particular score. Okay, so as I said, you go into the judging now, and you'll see that we now have an additional scoring round there, and the same judges have been assigned to it, and it's open for scoring. There's no scores yet. And down here, this is the information regarding the additional round. So a good practice with additional scoring around is to ask the judges to score a wide range. So typically ask them to score 1 if they don't want that image to get an acceptance, 5 if they're indifferent, and 9 if they think it should really is worthy of 1. If you're using a scoring regime of 1 to 5, do the same but with 1, 3, and 5. That should give you a nice breakdown. Okay, so just to show you what the judge sees, the judge goes into the competition the same way. So if there's once they're signed in, they're going to see the little blue button to go into the scoring, and you'll see that the main round is closed, but there's this additional round, and then there's 30 images. So they score it exactly the same way as they did before. So 5, 9, 1, 5, 1. Yeah, so it's just this method is just to make sure that you get a decent range of scores. You don't have to do it this way, but it just seems to be the best way to get a nice stagger of scores. Okay, so if the judge returns back to this page and they go on the score count, they can see that they've got one image that they haven't scored there, so just score that one. Back out. And you can see that we've scored them all now. They've got 9, 15. So if they order by the entry score, they can review them in that order just to see that they're happy with the way they've done it. And they've completed the job. Okay, so now our judges have finished scoring the additional round, and we can go down here. You can see under the judge progress channel area, we can see that the additional's got the 30 scores for each judge. So we close the scoring. And now if we scroll down to the additional rounds, we can see the breakdown of the scores. So you can see that we had 5 that got 23, which was 16%. And here's the original, the current breakdown of the score ranges. So this is the one that we were after, this 19. We want to bring that up to 20%. And you can do the math and work out exactly which one it is and then update it, or you can just creep up on it. So if I click on update 23 to 19 and come back down, you can see now that my 19 has got to 21.9%. Okay, so then I can do it again. I'll pick the next score down, get 12. If I scroll back down again, you can see now I'm on 24%. Yeah, it's going to give me 10 more. So that's probably going to push me over the 25%. So if I'm happy with that 24%, I've done that. And what I can do now, if I'm absolutely happy with that scoring, I should delete the additional round. So it's just basically a housekeeping. You don't want that additional round to appear in your results or anything like that. So we delete the additional round. But just be absolutely sure that you've completed that additional round of scoring. Okay, so then if we delete the additional round, you'll see that it's gone. The page may need a refresh. I just select it again from the menu. You'll see now that it's gone there and it never existed. So if we go back to the results page now, select our main competition, you see the additional round isn't there anymore. We can see now that we've got 24.13%, and if that's what we're happy to get the acceptance score, we can set it to 19. The page will reload. Select our competition, and you can see now that all the results that were previously blank are set to acceptance until we get to a score of 19. And it crosses to 18, it goes to not accepted. And if we do result count, we'll see our complete breakdown there of the medals awards we've given out, the acceptances that were set and not accepted. Okay. And that concludes additional round scoring. Thank you.